Dear Chosen One, have you ever felt deep down that something monumental is about to unfold in your life? Have you ever wondered if you were truly meant for greatness, if the challenges and trials you've faced have been leading you to this very moment? If you're watching this video right now, know this. It's no coincidence. God has led you here because something extraordinary is unfolding in your life. You are standing on the threshold of greatness, and you are closer than ever to stepping into your divine purpose. The time has come. God is saying, you're ready to lead. You're ready to ascend. You've passed every test, faced every challenge, and now the very things you've been praying for, hoping for, and waiting for are right on the verge of manifesting in your life. This is not just another phase. This is the moment you've been preparing for, and you're so close to stepping into a new reality. But to fully align with this transformation, you need to understand how to navigate this powerful shift. It's not just about wishing and waiting anymore. It's about stepping into your power and walking boldly into your future. Before we dive deeper, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to those of you who have supported this message through Super Thanks. Your generosity is a blessing, and whether you've donated or not, your presence here is already making a difference. Thank you for being part of this transformative journey. Now take a moment, pause this video and leave a comment with the number 777. This will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this video. And remember, if you are a chosen one, you will watch this video until the end. Your spirit is already telling you that this message is for you. You're too close to turn back now. If you're truly ready to receive this divine truth, keep watching. For those of you who make it through to the end, get ready for a transformation that will change your life forever. Let's dive into this life-changing message. The moment has arrived. God is calling you. You've been prepared for this, and now the time has come for you to break free from the constraints of the material world. The calling you've been feeling deep within your heart is not a coincidence. It's a divine invitation to step into something greater. God's chosen ones, right now, you're so close, you've passed. Chosen one, the world you know is filled with distractions and attachments, but your soul knows that there is something far greater awaiting you. Have you ever paused to ask yourself why you feel that restlessness, as if there's more to your existence than meets the eye? This is your moment of truth, your divine opportunity to embrace the higher path that has always been your destiny. You may not fully understand why certain things are happening or why you've encountered the challenges you've faced. But what if all of it has been leading you here, leading you to this divine moment, this higher calling? In this new chapter of your life, you are not walking alone. God is with you, guiding each step. Do you believe that the Creator is truly with you, directing your every move, even when you can't see His hand? The universe has been aligning in ways you may not yet fully understand, but trust, everything is in place. As you leave behind the temporary comforts of the material world, remember, what lies ahead is far beyond anything you've ever known. It's an eternal connection to your divine purpose, one that is beyond anything earthly or transient. The book of Jeremiah reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. You might be thinking, but how do I know I'm ready for this? The truth is, your heart is already ready for this leap. Have you felt it in those quiet moments, that pull, that whisper of your calling? You are being called to something magnificent. Trust in the timing and have faith in the journey ahead. It might seem overwhelming at first, but know this: the path you are about to walk will lead you to your true self. You will be tested, But each trial you face will shape you into the person you were always meant to become. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31. Isn't it comforting to know that, despite the trials, God has already given you the strength to rise above them? The world outside may seem chaotic, but within you are being led to peace and fulfillment. Have you ever noticed that in the midst of chaos, your inner peace feels unshakable? You've already been through trials, challenges, and tests, each one preparing you for this very moment. Every step, every struggle was part of the divine preparation process. You have been refined and strengthened through these experiences. Think of someone like Nelson Mandela, who faced nearly 3 decades of imprisonment and hardship, but he emerged stronger, with a spirit unbroken, ready to lead a nation toward reconciliation. His trials didn't define him, they empowered him. The tests you faced were not meant to break you, but to mold and refine you. You have emerged stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1:2-3. Each challenge has brought you closer to the person God always intended you to be. And now, having passed these tests, there is no turning back. You stand at the threshold of your divine destiny, ready to embrace what comes next. What's on the other side, you ask? A life beyond your wildest dreams, a life of fulfillment and divine purpose. The struggles you faced have built you up, and now you are ready to fulfill your calling. Are you prepared to step into it with courage and unwavering faith? The world may continue its chaotic dance, but your soul knows peace because you've found your true path. It's time to step forward, chosen one. Your destiny awaits. Chosen one, you've reached the point where all that remains is forward movement. Do you ever feel like you're standing at the edge, knowing that this is the moment of transformation, yet wondering if you're truly prepared? Look back if you must, but don't linger. The road behind you is a memory, and the future ahead of you is full of unimaginable promise. The struggles, the lessons, and the triumphs have all led you to this exact moment. The past, though significant, is now a stepping stone, and your true purpose lies ahead. Remember, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Isaiah 43:18-19. The future is yours to shape, and it's brighter than you could ever imagine. The lessons you've learned have shaped your resilience, and the wisdom you've gained is your guide. Have you noticed how each challenge you faced has left you stronger, more capable, and more confident in your divine path? With every trial, you became more attuned to your higher purpose. We also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance, character, and character, hope. Romans 5:3-4. Every hardship was not just a test, but a gift that prepared you for what's ahead. You stand at the threshold of a life transformed, ready to step into the divine calling that has always been waiting for you. How does it feel to know that you are now ready to embrace what lies ahead? The struggles were your preparation, and now you are ready to move into a new chapter of divine purpose. It's natural to feel a sense of uncertainty. It's part of the human experience. But ask yourself, isn't it in the moments of uncertainty that your faith grows the strongest? Remember this, the toughest paths often lead to the brightest destinations. Consider the example of Oprah Winfrey, who faced unimaginable challenges throughout her life, yet emerged as one of the most influential and impactful figures in the world. Her journey wasn't easy, but each struggle she faced paved the way for her to inspire millions. Your struggles, like hers, are not obstacles. They are stepping stones toward your greater purpose. You've already come so far. Don't stop now. The divine mission you are about to embrace is far greater than any obstacle you've encountered. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. With every step you take forward, you will gain more clarity, peace, and spiritual wisdom. Have you felt the stirring of change around you? It's as if the very universe is aligning in your favor, creating a space for you to step into your destiny. But what holds you back? Is it fear? Doubt? Know that these emotions are only temporary. The true essence of who you are, the divine being within, knows no fear, only purpose. You are on the edge of a profound transformation. The winds of change are already stirring around you. Can you feel it? The energy is shifting, preparing you for something magnificent. Don't let anything, not even your own doubts or fears, hold you back. The universe is aligning in your favor, and the only thing standing between you and your divine destiny is a leap of faith. Yes, it's scary. Yes, there will be moments when you'll question whether you're truly ready. But trust this, you are closer than you think. Remember the example of someone like Steve Jobs, who faced immense uncertainty and failure before he revolutionized technology and created one of the most impactful companies in the world. It was his willingness to take that leap of faith that led to his success. As you take that leap, trust that the path before you is paved with divine purpose. Your journey is just beginning, and all that awaits you is the fulfillment of your greatest calling. With every step you take, know that God is with you, guiding you through the uncertainty into a future that is beyond your wildest dreams. Chosen one, the material world may try to tug at you, offering false comforts or temporary distractions. Have you ever found yourself tempted to settle for the fleeting comforts around you, wondering if they are enough to satisfy the longing inside you? But deep down, you know these are just illusions. You feel it, don't you? Something greater is calling you. Your true path lies beyond what the eye can see, beyond what the world offers. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven. Matthew 6:19-20. The distractions of the material world cannot fulfill the deeper hunger within your soul. Don't let the familiar pull you back into the comfort of the known. This new chapter will bring challenges, yes, but also rewards far beyond anything the material world can offer. Your soul craves this. Have you noticed how every part of you has been preparing for this moment, this divine shift? You've already come so far, haven't you? Think of all the lessons, all the growth you've experienced. Each struggle has shaped you. You've shed layers of fear and self-doubt, like peeling away old heavy skin to reveal the vibrant, powerful soul beneath. And now, you stand before the greatest transformation of your life. Can you feel it in your spirit? This is not the time to hesitate. This is your moment. It's time to trust in what you've been called to do. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Your divine mission is unfolding before your eyes. Don't let fear or doubt cause you to miss it. You are so close to something truly beautiful. Keep going. Have you ever wondered how close you are to your breakthrough? It's like standing on the edge of a great discovery, just one step away from everything you've ever dreamed of. So say, what you've been called to do is not just a task, but a divine mission, a purpose that has been written into the very fabric of your being. It's a sacred mission, uniquely yours, and it will bring light and transformation to others. Think of people like Mother Teresa, who devoted her life to serving the poorest of the poor, or Mahatma Gandhi, who led India to independence with his commitment to truth and non-violence. Their divine missions were not just jobs or roles. They were callings that impacted the world in profound ways. And now, your calling is ready to impact those around you. What you're about to step into is not just a new chapter, it is the fulfillment of your deepest divine purpose. Can you feel the weight of that? Your life's purpose is not just a career or a role, it's something much deeper. It's a sacred calling that will bring light and transformation to others, just as God has promised in His Word. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14. The world needs your light now more than ever, so don't hesitate. Your time is now. You are ready. Keep going, chosen one, and let your divine purpose unfold. Chosen one, it's time to embrace the truth. Your life has meaning far beyond what you may have imagined. Have you ever wondered why, despite all you've accomplished, something deep inside still calls for more? That feeling you experience is not a coincidence. It's your soul recognizing its divine purpose. The mission you are stepping into is divinely orchestrated, and now it's your time to fulfill it. For many are invited, but few are chosen. Matthew 22:14. God doesn't call just anyone to such a task. You have been chosen. You possess the strength, the resilience, and the heart to carry this divine light into the world. Isn't it incredible to know that despite all the challenges you've faced, you were always being prepared for this very moment? It won't always be easy, but know this: every step you take brings you closer to the higher purpose you were born for. Think of the great leaders and change makers throughout history. People like Martin Luther King Jr., whose courage and unwavering faith helped shape a better world. Their paths were not without obstacles, but every step they took led them closer to their divine mission. Your journey may be challenging, but with each step, you are moving closer to your own higher calling. It's time to release the idea that your life's purpose is something to be discovered. The gifts and the calling of God are irrevocable. Romans 11:29. Your divine purpose is already within you, waiting for you to step into it fully. Embrace this calling with joy, with gratitude, and with the understanding that you are contributing to a much larger divine plan. How often have you felt that your work, your actions, could have a lasting impact? That feeling is no accident. Your mission is not just about you, it's part of a greater divine design. Think of someone like Mother Teresa, who devoted her life to helping the poorest of the poor, knowing that her work was part of something much larger than herself. Your actions too will resonate with far-reaching effects. As you align more with your divine purpose, you will feel the deep connection to this larger plan. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:6. Your purpose is unfolding with each step you take. You are part of a greater whole, and your actions will resonate with far-reaching effects. Can you imagine the lives you will touch as you walk in alignment with your divine purpose? The more you align with this mission, the more you will feel the depth of your purpose and the joy that comes from living it. People like Gandhi and Rosa Parks each lived their purpose, not just for themselves, but for the transformation of the world around them. Their lives were testaments to the power of living in alignment with a higher calling. You too are called to something greater than yourself. God is calling you, and it's time to answer. This is not just a whisper, it's a resounding invitation to step into the life you were always meant to live. Chosen one, the destiny awaiting you is not a result of mere chance, it is the result of divine orchestration. Have you ever wondered how every moment in your life, every lesson learned, and every person you've crossed paths with has been leading you to this very point? Every experience has been part of a divine plan, guiding you toward this exact moment in time. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Ephesians 2:10. You have been carefully prepared for this call, and now the universe is giving you the green light to move forward with everything you've got. Isn't it incredible to think that everything you faced has led you here, perfectly in place for the next step. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the idea of stepping into your destiny. The unknown can be a daunting place, and the uncertainty of the future may feel intimidating. But think about all the times in your life when you took a leap of faith. Did you feel afraid? And yet, didn't you always emerge stronger, more confident in your path? This moment is no different. You are being called to step out of your comfort zone and embrace a life that aligns with your highest purpose. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. In your moments of doubt, trust that God is fighting alongside you. Consider the great leaders who embraced the unknown with courage. Think of someone like Winston Churchill, who faced great adversity during World War II, rallying his people with unwavering faith in victory. Despite the challenges, he kept moving forward, step by step, knowing that his leadership was part of a greater mission. You too are being called to something far greater than the comfort of the known. The world needs your courage, your strength, and your divine mission. I can do all things through Christ, who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. You are being called to live a life of purpose and impact, just as so many before you have done. This call is a divine gift, and it's your time to shine. Have you felt it? The stirrings within, the pull towards something greater. This is not a coincidence. As you answer this call, remember, you are not alone. The divine forces, angels, and all the energy of the universe are behind you, supporting you every step of the way. You are surrounded by a divine presence that has always been there, guiding you in ways that you may not always see, but feel deeply. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 91:11. Know that as you move forward, you are supported by a power far greater than anything you could face alone. Your destiny is waiting, and it is within your grasp. Do you feel the urgency of this moment? The time has come for you to fully embrace your divine purpose. This is your time to rise up and answer the call. With all the courage and faith you can muster, step into the fullness of what is before you. Just as Helen Keller embraced the challenge of living in a world of silence and darkness, you too are called to step into something greater than yourself. Your destiny is here, and with God's strength, there is nothing you cannot achieve. The world awaits the light only you can shine. Chosen one, the process of detaching from the material world is one of the most sacred parts of your transformation. Have you ever paused to reflect on how much of your energy has been invested in the fleeting comforts of the world? This process isn't about renouncing the world or withdrawing from life. It's about realizing that there is a deeper, more meaningful existence beyond the material realm. As you detach, you begin to experience life from a place of spiritual awareness, seeing the world not through the eyes of attachment, but through the lens of divine purpose. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven. Matthew 6:19-20. Have you noticed how letting go of worldly distractions opens your heart to something more fulfilling, more eternal? The material world loses its grip on you as you embrace your higher purpose. But this process of detachment can feel unsettling at times, can't it? The familiar comforts that once gave you security may now seem insignificant. You might experience moments of confusion or even sadness as you let go of the old ways, wondering if you're truly ready for what lies ahead. But remember, these moments of discomfort are not setbacks. They are signs of spiritual growth. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Hebrews 12:11. You are shedding layers of illusion, making room for the true truth of who you are meant to become. Think about how a butterfly emerges from its cocoon. Its transformation isn't easy, but it's necessary to reveal its true form. You too are undergoing a divine metamorphosis, and the moment to embrace your divine life mission has arrived. You've spent time learning, growing, and evolving. Can you feel how far you've come? Now, you stand on the brink of a higher state of being, ready to step into the next phase of your spiritual journey. Embrace this phase with open arms, for this is the moment when you ascend into your true potential. Consider someone like Albert Einstein, who had to move beyond the conventional ideas of his time to unlock some of the greatest truths of science. His breakthrough required shedding old beliefs and embracing new revolutionary thoughts. Just like him, your spiritual journey will require you to step beyond old limitations and embrace a higher calling. Your life mission is more than just a path. It's a calling that will guide you into new realms of understanding and spiritual awakening. The world around you may seem chaotic, but your inner world is calling you toward peace. Have you ever experienced a moment when, despite external chaos, you felt a deep, unshakable calm within? This is the peace that comes when you align with your divine purpose. As you embrace your mission, you'll begin to feel a sense of purpose that brings clarity to all aspects of your life. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. It's through embracing this mission that you will find peace in the midst of any storm. You will come to understand that this journey, though challenging, is the one that brings the most fulfillment. Think about figures like Maya Angelou, whose life was marked by adversity, yet she found her purpose in the midst of pain and became a voice for those who couldn't speak for themselves. Your spiritual growth will accelerate, and the divine mission will fill your life with purpose, meaning, and deep satisfaction. The more you align with this mission, the more you will see the pieces of your life fall into place. Opportunities, people, and resources will begin to appear as if by magic, supporting your journey. It's not coincidence, it's divine timing. Trust that everything is falling into place as it should, for we live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Trust in the process, chosen one. The universe is guiding you every step of the way. Chosen one, your ascension is unfolding as you embrace the truth of your purpose. Have you felt it, the quiet stirrings within, urging you toward something greater? As you grow spiritually, you will begin to notice that your dreams become more vivid and your visions more intense. These are not random experiences. They are divine messages, carefully crafted to guide you toward the next phase of your transformation. For God does speak, now one way, now another, though no one perceives it. Job 33:14. Have you ever woken up from a dream so powerful that it stayed with you, leaving you with a sense of clarity or wonder? These dreams are not just figments of your imagination. They are keys to unlocking deeper wisdom, carefully placed by the universe to guide your soul's journey. Pay close attention to these moments. They are not mere coincidence, but spiritual signs. When you experience vivid dreams, especially those that leave an emotional imprint upon you, remember that your subconscious mind is aligning with the spiritual forces around you. In the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions. Your old men will dream dreams. Acts 2:17. Do you recognize that these dreams may be speaking directly to your spiritual growth, preparing you for what lies ahead? In these dreams, you may encounter symbols, figures, or scenarios that don't immediately make sense, but trust that there is meaning within them. Just as Joseph in the Bible interpreted dreams that guided him toward his divine purpose, these dreams too will reveal wisdom in time. These visions are a sign that you're approaching a powerful spiritual shift, one that will elevate you to new levels of awareness. How often do we question the events in our lives, only to later see the truth behind them. Your dreams are guiding you toward that deeper understanding. As you experience these vivid dreams, you may notice that your waking life begins to align with their messages. It's as if your soul is already in tune with the steps ahead, and the dream world is simply helping to illuminate the way. The Spirit of truth will guide you into all the truth. John 16:13. Your dreams are preparing you for the path that you are meant to walk, helping you to align with your divine mission. Embrace these dreams with gratitude, chosen one. They are a sacred part of your journey. Even if you don't remember every detail when you wake up, trust that the messages are being integrated into your subconscious mind, preparing you for what lies ahead. Think of someone like Carl Jung, the renowned psychologist, who believed that dreams were a direct line to the unconscious mind, offering insights and guidance. He understood the profound wisdom that lies within these inner experiences. These moments of spiritual awakening are beautiful reminders that you are not alone. The divine forces are communicating with you in the most personal and profound ways, guiding you toward your next steps. Trust in the process and know that with each dream, you are one step closer to fulfilling your divine mission. Chosen one, as you continue along your spiritual path, you may begin to notice physical sensations, sudden bursts of energy, warmth or tingling that seem to come from nowhere. Have you experienced this? These sensations are a direct reflection of the spiritual energy awakening within you. The Spirit Himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. Romans 8:16. It's as if your very cells are tuning in to the higher frequencies of divine wisdom and understanding. This can be an exciting, sometimes overwhelming experience, but it is a sign that your transformation is progressing beautifully. These sensations may arise during meditation, moments of quiet reflection, or even in the middle of your daily activities. Have you noticed how, during these times, you feel a deeper sense of awareness or clarity, as though your spirit is aligning with a greater truth? This increase in spiritual energy is a sign that you are aligning more deeply with your soul's purpose. You are moving beyond the limitations of the physical body and tapping into the boundless potential of your spiritual self. For the Spirit of God has made me, and the breath of the Almighty gives me life. Job 33:4. This process is thrilling and humbling, and it's important to honor it. You may feel a surge of wisdom, suddenly understanding things that once seemed unclear, or feeling connected to truths you hadn't even considered before. Think of someone like Albert Einstein, who, in his moments of deep reflection, experienced sudden insights that led to his groundbreaking theories. His ability to tap into deeper wisdom is an example of how spiritual energy can elevate us to new levels of understanding. These moments of clarity are divine gifts, helping you navigate the next phase of your journey with confidence and grace. The more you embrace this energy, the more it will flow through you, guiding your decisions and actions in alignment with your higher purpose. Have you noticed how, when you align with your spiritual path, everything around you seems to fall into place, as if the universe is supporting your every move? The more you embrace this connection, the more your soul is attuned to your mission. Just as Maya Angelou embraced her life's purpose, despite the many challenges she faced, your spiritual growth will lead you to fulfill your divine mission with strength and purpose. The Lord gives wisdom, from His mouth come knowledge and understanding. Proverbs 2:6. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, particularly around 3 a.m., with a sense of urgency or deep inner knowing? This isn't just an ordinary waking moment, it's a spiritual signal. In the early morning, I rise to thank you for your love and kindness. Psalm 119:147. Many believe that the time around 3 a.m. is when the spiritual realm is most active and your soul is most receptive to divine guidance. If you find yourself waking at this hour, it's likely that you are being called to connect with higher spiritual wisdom. During these moments of early morning wakefulness, you might feel restless or anxious, but instead of brushing it aside, take a moment to pause and listen. Your soul is trying to communicate with you, guiding you toward the clarity you need. Trust that these moments are not coincidences, but sacred opportunities for spiritual growth and connection. Just as the great mystics like Saint Teresa of Avila found profound insight in silence, you too are being invited to listen deeply. The divine is always speaking to us, but we don't always listen. When you wake at 3 a.m., it's a call to listen, to open your heart and mind to the wisdom that is being shared with you. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Embrace these moments as divine opportunities to align more deeply with your spiritual purpose, and trust that the answers you seek are within reach, if only you are willing to listen. Chosen one. The journey between the material world and the spiritual realm can often feel like walking a tightrope. Have you ever felt the tension between the comforts of the material world and the call of something deeper within you? On one side, there are the familiar comforts of the material world, the things that have provided you with a sense of safety, security, and identity. These things have served their purpose, haven't they? Yet, on the other side, there is the pull of the spiritual realm, calling you to release those attachments and trust in the unknown. The tension between these two forces can be powerful, and it's normal to feel torn. No one can serve two masters. Matthew 6:24. The material world pulls us with its promises of comfort, but the spiritual realm beckons us to trust in a higher calling. But understand this: the only way to truly fulfill your divine mission is to face your fears head-on and trust in the process of spiritual transformation. It's not about abandoning the material world entirely, but rather shifting your focus to what truly matters, your divine purpose. Have you realized that when you shift your focus to the spiritual, the material world begins to lose its hold on you? When you face your fears and overcome the tension between these two worlds, you unlock a level of spiritual freedom that allows you to live authentically and fully. Consider the life of someone like Rosa Parks, who faced great personal risk to stand up for what was right, despite the comfort and security of her established life. She chose to align with her higher purpose, and in doing so, she set a course for monumental change. You too are being called to align with your divine purpose, even if it means stepping away from the familiar. It's okay to feel afraid. It's okay to feel uncertainty, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. But don't let those emotions hold you back. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a step closer to the life you were always meant to live. Think of someone like Nelson Mandela, who spent years in prison, facing fear, uncertainty, and hardship. But he trusted in the process, and each day he moved closer to a life of purpose and impact. You too are walking this path of transformation. Trust that the divine has your back, and the rewards of spiritual transformation are worth every moment of discomfort. You are stronger than you think, and with each challenge, you grow into the person you are destined to become. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Each challenge you face is not just an obstacle, it is part of your divine training, preparing you for the greatness you are meant to achieve. As you continue this journey, remember that your divine mission is waiting for you on the other side of fear. The material world may offer comfort, but it is the spiritual realm that holds the true treasures. Embrace this journey, for you are being shaped into the person who will fulfill your highest calling. Chosen. 1. As you move forward, something remarkable will begin to happen. You will start to experience success in both the material and spiritual realms. Have you ever thought about how deeply the material world and the spiritual realm are interconnected. This is not a coincidence, it's a reflection of your alignment with your higher purpose. When you step into your divine mission, you are opening the door to both spiritual ascension and material success. But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Matthew 6:33. Your efforts will bear fruit, and your life will become a reflection of the divine forces guiding you. Material success is not a sign of selfishness or greed, but rather an indication that you are in harmony with your divine path. When you are living authentically and fulfilling your divine purpose, the material world begins to mirror that alignment. Think of figures like Oprah Winfrey, whose spiritual growth and authenticity in her career have led to extraordinary success, not because of selfish desire, but because she aligned her life with a greater purpose. Success comes not as a goal, but as a natural byproduct of your spiritual growth. You will attract abundance, opportunities, and recognition in ways you never imagined possible. Embrace both aspects of your transformation with gratitude. Your material success is a tool, not a destination. It serves as a means to fulfill your greater mission. It's time to let go of any guilt or hesitation around achieving success. And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. 2 Corinthians 9:8. When your soul is aligned with divine will, success is simply a natural extension of your journey. Have you noticed how, when you are truly living your purpose, everything seems to fall into place? As you continue along your path, you will start to notice that the world around you begins to recognize your true purpose. This recognition may come in many forms, whether through admiration, respect, or even new opportunities that bring you closer to your mission. People will start to see you for who you truly are, and your efforts will no longer go unnoticed. Think of someone like Steve Jobs, whose innovative work in technology was rooted in a deep alignment with his vision, and how that vision transformed the world. The transformation you've undergone, while personal and spiritual, will have a ripple effect on those around you. Your energy, your wisdom, and your authenticity will inspire others to seek their own divine path. This is not about ego or fame. It's about the natural outcome of living in alignment with your true purpose. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14. When you live with intention and purpose, the world acknowledges your light. People like Mahatma Gandhi, who lived with unwavering purpose and humility, influenced an entire nation and the world at large. As the world begins to see you for who you are, remember to stay humble. The recognition you receive is not an end, but a reflection of the divine work you are doing. It's a sign that your spiritual transformation is not only impacting your life, but also touching the lives of others in profound ways. Keep shining and keep walking the path, knowing that the world sees your light. This is your moment to truly embrace both your material and spiritual success, and to use them to continue spreading your light in the world. Chosen one, as you continue to follow your divine mission, know that the protection of God is always with you. Have you ever felt that inner knowing, that sense of being guided even when the path seems unclear? You are never alone on this journey. The spiritual realm, full of angels and divine forces, stands guard over you, guiding and supporting every step you take. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 91:11. As you ascend spiritually, you will find that you are protected from the trials of the material world. No harm can come to you, for you are cradled in divine love and care. The protection of God is not a shield from challenges, but the strength and wisdom to face them with grace. When we face adversity, we may feel the weight of it, but know that just like Harriet Tubman, who endured incredible challenges in her fight for freedom, yet was guided by a force greater than herself, you too will be guided and protected to fulfill your divine purpose. This protection serves as a reminder that no matter what comes your way, you are supported by forces far greater than anything the material world can offer. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. Psalm 23:1. Think of someone like Anne Frank, who, in the midst of unimaginable hardship, found strength and courage through her faith and inner protection. The trials were still there, but the divine guidance she received allowed her to persevere. With God's protection, you too will face challenges, but you will be given the resilience and wisdom to rise above them. The world may seem full of difficulties, but your divine support will always be greater. In this space of divine protection, you will also find peace, a peace that transcends the chaos of the world. Have you experienced that calm, even when everything around you seems chaotic? Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John 14:27. You are safe, you are loved, and you are guided, just like the Dalai Lama, who radiates peace and wisdom despite the many challenges he has faced. You too are being held in that divine peace. Trust in this protection, for it is a powerful force that will lead you to the fulfillment of your highest destiny. The transformation you are undergoing will free you from the limitations of the physical body. The Spirit gives life, the flesh counts for nothing. John 6:63. As you ascend spiritually, you will move beyond the cycle of sickness, aging, and suffering that binds so many to the material world. Chosen one, the divine life awaiting you is one of complete freedom. Freedom from the constraints of the physical world, and freedom to experience life in its purest, most divine form. Have you ever felt the pull of something greater within you, as if there's a higher way to live, free from the limitations of the world around you? This is not just a promise of a future life, but a reality that begins now. As you continue to live in alignment with your divine purpose, you will experience healing on all levels, body, mind, and spirit. By his wounds we are healed. Isaiah 53:5. The limitations that once held you back will begin to fade, and you will find yourself living in a state of joy, vitality, and spiritual peace. Your true life awaits, a life of boundless potential, free from the constraints of time, aging, and illness. Imagine the freedom that comes from knowing that you're not bound by the world's rules, but rather by a higher calling. In this divine state, you will be free to live fully, love deeply, and serve your purpose without fear or limitation. Have you noticed how, when you align with your divine purpose, life begins to flow more smoothly, almost effortlessly? This is the reward of your transformation, a life beyond suffering, a life of eternal peace and divine connection. As you continue your spiritual journey, you may begin to feel an overwhelming surge of success. This isn't just ordinary success. It's a recognition that comes not only from the material world, but also from the divine forces around you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Your name will begin to rise in the eyes of society. People who once overlooked or doubted you will suddenly see you for who you truly are. They will praise your talents, your wisdom, and the divine light that shines through you. You have become a beacon of hope, and others will look to you for guidance and inspiration. This success is not just a result of hard work in the material realm, but also a reflection of the deep spiritual transformation you've undergone. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3. It's a dual process. both material and spiritual, intertwined to elevate you to new heights. While you've mastered your spiritual purpose, you've also learned to navigate the material world with grace, attracting the recognition and respect you deserve. Think of someone like Malala Yousafzai, who, despite the severe obstacles and pain she faced, stayed aligned with her purpose and became a global advocate for girls' education. Her work, deeply rooted in her spiritual strength, led her to success beyond the material world. It's the perfect balance, where your inner transformation manifests as external success, and the world begins to take notice of your divine purpose. The process of recognition is not immediate, nor is it always easy. You will face challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt. I can do all this through Him who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. But every step of the way, you are being guided by divine forces that are leading you toward your ultimate purpose. It's important to remain grounded during this time of success. Understand that the attention and praise you receive are not for your ego, but to further your mission on earth. Think of someone like Maya Angelou, whose recognition came not as an ego boost, but as a sign of the wisdom and truth she shared with the world. As your name rises, so does your responsibility to fulfill your divine purpose with integrity and humility. At this stage, you will notice how your life's path begins to align with your true calling. People will come into your life offering support, resources, and opportunities that propel you forward. These are not mere coincidences, but divine interventions guiding you to complete the mission you were chosen for. Trust in the process. Chosen one. The world is beginning to see your light, and you are walking toward your destiny with purpose and grace. Chosen one. As you rise in the material world, remember that your true success lies in fulfilling the spiritual purpose you were sent to accomplish. Have you ever wondered what true success really is? Is it just about material achievements, or is there a deeper sense of fulfillment that comes from aligning with your divine purpose? This is your moment to shine, to embrace the recognition, and to step fully into your divine destiny. As you continue your spiritual journey, you may feel an undeniable shift occurring within you. The limitations that once held you back, whether doubts, fears, or the weight of past experiences, begin to dissolve. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old has gone, the new is here. 2 Corinthians 5:17. This shift is not just internal, it will become visible to those around you. The energy you now carry radiates confidence, wisdom, and divine grace. No longer confined by the limits of human existence, you will begin to see the world through new eyes. Your success is no longer just about what you can achieve, but about who you've become. This transformation is a double-edged sword. You will rise both spiritually and materially. Do you feel the power of this transformation within you? The world may begin to see your power in ways they never have before. Doors that were once closed to you will open with ease, and opportunities will begin to flow into your life effortlessly. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Psalm 37, verses 23 to 24. You will find that the material world, once full of obstacles, now works in your favor. This is the divine reward for your commitment to your spiritual mission. The universe has recognized your transformation and is now aligning with your purpose. However, with this newfound power comes great responsibility. As you move beyond your previous limitations, you must remember that your divine purpose is not about seeking material wealth for its own sake. It is about using the abundance you now attract to help others and further your spiritual mission. Have you ever asked yourself how your success can serve a greater purpose? Every material success you achieve is an opportunity to elevate those around you, to share your wisdom, and to contribute to the greater good. Think of someone like Bill Gates, who, after achieving immense success, redirected much of his wealth toward global health initiatives, impacting millions of lives. His work is a perfect example of how true success is not just personal, but serves the greater good. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. 1 Timothy 6:18. Your true power lies in how you use it to fulfill the divine plan. Remember, the divine shift you are experiencing is only the beginning. As you embrace your true power, you will notice the world changing around you. The energy you radiate will draw people, experiences, and opportunities that support your mission. The Spirit gives life, the flesh counts for nothing. John 6:63. Continue to walk this path with integrity, for the more you align with your divine purpose, the more you will see the world and the material realm bend to your will. You are no longer limited by earthly constraints. You are free to fulfill your highest calling. There comes a point in your journey when you realize that you have completed your mission, not just in a spiritual sense, but also in the material world. Your efforts have borne fruit, and the world begins to recognize your contributions. The challenges you faced, the tests you passed, and the lessons you learned have all prepared you for this moment. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. 2 Timothy 4:7. You are no longer bound by the limitations of your former self. The divine purpose you have carried with you is now fulfilled, and you stand ready to step into your next phase. This is a moment of both pride and humility. As you look back on your journey, you will see the path you've walked, the struggles, the victories, and the moments of spiritual awakening. But this moment is not for you alone. It is a gift for everyone who has been touched by your transformation. For we are co-workers in God's service. You are God's field, God's building. 1 Corinthians 3:9. Your mission has had a ripple effect on those around you. You've inspired, healed, and led others to their own divine purpose. The recognition and praise you now receive are a reflection of your dedication to your mission. At this point, the material success you've earned is no longer a source of pride, but a tool for furthering your divine work. As you continue to rise in the material realm, remember that it is only through your spiritual alignment that this success has been possible. The divine purpose you fulfilled was always the key to unlocking your true potential. With your mission complete, you are now free to serve even greater purposes, to lead, to inspire, and to help others find their way. The world will now see you for who you truly are, a chosen soul sent here with a mission now fulfilled. Think of someone like Richard Branson, whose success in business has allowed him to focus on global causes such as climate change and poverty. His material success was a tool that empowered him to fulfill a greater spiritual mission, much like the one you are fulfilling now. Beloved chosen one, your journey has not been without struggle, but every hardship was necessary for your growth. Every challenge you faced, every obstacle you overcame, has brought you closer to the moment where you stand now, on the peak of your spiritual journey. And now, the divine reward is yours to claim: peace, joy, and an eternal connection with the divine. This is not just a reward, but the beginning of an even higher journey, one where you will continue to evolve and experience the boundless possibilities that await. As you complete your spiritual transformation, you will find yourself entering a new realm, one beyond the limitations of earthly existence. This is not just a metaphorical shift, but a tangible experience. You will feel as though you are entering a place where you truly belong, a place where love flows freely, where peace is abundant, and where you are completely free from the suffering and limitations of the human condition. In this sacred realm, the angels are no longer distant observers. They are your servants. guiding you, protecting you, and working alongside you. Your connection to the divine is undeniable, and you will feel a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. The challenges of the material world no longer hold power over you. There is no sickness, no aging, and no suffering here. This is the divine reward for your commitment to your spiritual mission. You have been prepared for this moment, and now you are ready to fully embrace your true home. The divine embrace is a place where your spirit is free to soar. No longer confined by the constraints of the physical body, you are liberated. Here, there is only pure energy, love, and wisdom. You are united with all that is divine, and your soul is fully aligned with its purpose. This is not an ending, but a new beginning, a beginning where you are free to explore your divine potential without the limitations of the material world. This transition to your true home is a reward for all your hard work, faith, and devotion. It is a reminder that the divine never abandons those who are true to their purpose. Now that you have completed your mission on earth, you are ready to ascend to your rightful place in the spiritual realm. Here, you are free to fulfill your highest purpose in harmony with the divine, forever. As you rise spiritually, the material world begins to reflect your inner transformation. This is the natural law of the universe. As you align with your divine purpose, abundance flows toward you. The gifts of spiritual transformation manifest not just as inner peace and wisdom, but as tangible blessings in your life. You will begin to see your material circumstances shift in profound ways. Opportunities, resources, and people will begin to flow toward you effortlessly, aligning with your soul's true purpose. Abundance is not limited to wealth or success in the material sense. It is a state of being that encompasses health, love, and opportunities for growth. As we conclude, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to you for being here today and sharing this sacred journey with us. Your presence, your energy, and your devotion to this path are a testament to the power of spiritual transformation. I thank you for your unwavering faith and your commitment to your divine purpose. If you feel called to support this mission, I invite you to consider donating through the Super Thanks option. Your contribution, whether big or small, is greatly appreciated. And know this, whether or not you donate, your presence and support mean the world to us. Thank you for being a part of this community and for contributing to the divine light that shines brightly within each of us. May you continue to be blessed on your path, chosen one. May your journey be filled with love, peace, and an abundance of blessings. May you walk forward in grace, knowing that the divine is always with you, guiding you toward your highest calling. Keep shining brightly, for you are a beacon of light in this world.